country in all the world called Babylon. I'm the king, I'm the boss, I'm the big cheese. Everybody answers to me. And I want to get somebody in my kingdom to be under me, like my number 2, second in command. I'm looking around to find out who might be a good fit.
So King Darius, he wanted to find somebody that could help him out, that could help him rule, help him run the country. But you got to find somebody that's a good worker, that is good in his beliefs, and that believes in God. So every day, he would watch the servants. He would watch them play, pretend like they're actually working. And then he would actually watch one of them every day. He worked, and he worked, and he worked.
You know what? You guys, you're terrible. And if there's something worse than terrible, that's you. You're bad. You stink something fierce. You. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel. How would you like to be my vice king, my second in command? Yeah?
Yeah.
So Darius liked Daniel. He liked him a lot. So he picked Daniel to rule over the entire country.
See all this country? That's you, man. That's you.
So now the other servants, they were a little bit jealous. So what do when you get jealous? You decide to pick on people. So they picked on Daniel. They picked on how he looked. They picked on how he worked.
Dude, there's stuff everywhere. How are you going?
They picked on everything he did.
You're standing weird.
They could never find anything actually wrong with what Daniel did because Daniel was a man of God. So, one of them had this idea. He saw Daniel praying one day. He came up with an evil, wonderful, kind of brilliant idea. So him and the other servant, they went to the king with their idea. Here's what their idea was.
Yes, peasants.
What if, and I'm just spitballing here, what if everybody praised and worshipped you? Because you are the best, aren't you?
I'm pretty awesome.
You are.
My clothes are a little bit tight, but yes, I'm good.
So they convinced the king that since he is so awesome and that everybody loves him, we don't need to pray to God. Let's pray to King Darius.
I'm awesome!
He's awesome.
Decree! Anyone who prays to anything else other than me, into the lion's den.
So the servants, they thought they won. So the next day, as always, Daniel was working, and he paused to pray to his God. And when the servants saw this, they got so excited they ran to the king.
What?
He's praying right here.
Who was praying?
Daniel was
No!
Yes.
No!
Right
Yes.
there. Right there.
Daniel?
Right there. Look at him.
The king
Daniel's
was
my best
so
friend.
upset. He loved Daniel. That's when he realized the other 2 servants, they tricked him.
You tricked me, peasants!
He was so upset.
I'm upset!
You cannot go against
Well,
the decree.
you got somebody to say you're awesome.
The decree is law. So the king has already passed this decree.
I have to do it.
So y'all know what that means, right? Where does Daniel go?
Daniel. Lord!
Into the lion's den.
May the God that you pray to protect you, Daniel.
He
I
will.
love you.
Get in there, boy. Right there.
But you are awesome.
That night, the king was so upset. He did not know that the Lord sent an angel to hush the lions. All night long, the king tossed and he turned. He didn't want Daniel to die. He was sad.
Don't die, Daniel!
So the next morning, when the sun rose up, the king jumped out of bed. He ran over to the lion's den to check on Daniel.
Daniel!
He called for Daniel.
Daniel!
And it was just quiet. The king was so upset. Then after a moment, Daniel came out of the lion's den.
Daniel!
I'm here.
Daniel!
I'm here.
Daniel!
I'm here.
You're okay? You're okay?
And this is what Daniel said.
What happened, Daniel?
The king has shut the mouths of the lions because I've done nothing wrong.
Who shut the mouths of the lions?
My God.
That's not.
King
That's
Darius
awesome.
was so excited he did a happy